All right,
welcome in. Oh, sorry. I thought the whole thing that we just did was the intro, you dork.
It was, but I didn't record it, so don't do all that again. Just welcome people. I'm an idiot. Listen, this is the beta version. All right, okay, this is a beta version.
All right, welcome to Be Kind Husker Rewind. It is the 2005 Nebraska-Michigan Alamo Bowl. For those of you who are listening to this podcast for the first time, you're wondering, why was Jack kind of talking over Josh? Why are they laughing? Well, it's too bad that you don't know the answer to that story because you're not in the Discord watching this game with us live. But we are sitting back. We're about to get going for the 2005 Nebraska-Michigan game. Jack Mitchell, a question for you.
Yes.
What do you remember about this game and the lead up to it? Because we definitely haven't talked about that at all so far tonight.
No, well, you actually just briefed me on it a little bit. I forgot this was before the Restore the Order. This was after the Restore the Order game. Momentum was high. Momentum was kind of high with the Callahan program. A lot was going right. Things were getting a little bit exciting here at this point, and then you get this, and it looks like the right choice was made in 2004. It looks like we are going in the right direction.
Fire Frank.
It looks like everything. Callahan was a genius move by Steve Peterson. That's where we are right now.
Yeah, well,
that's about it.
Indeed. This is why they did what they did. Thank you for joining us in all seriousness on another edition of Be Kind Husker Rewind. If you are not subscribing to our Patreon page, we do hope that you would do so. Patreon.com/I80Club. We have a $3 tier. We have a $5 tier. Look, we're not trying to make a whole lot of money. We're not trying to, make this our whole lives. But we do put time and effort into it, so we hope that you can subscribe. We appreciate everybody watching with us. Check out the Patreon page for the schedule for what we'll be doing for the rest of the summer as well. Jack, I got nothing more for the great intro that we have done. Should we get going with this football game?
Only other thing I'll throw in is and even if you aren't interested in the Discord or can't do that, we'll drop all the podcasts in the Patreon right away. There'll be a public feed, but you gotta wait, and some of them will be kind of outdated. So even if you just want the podcasts, even if you just want, there's other things that go along with that too. But that I just want to mention that. That's all I got.
Yeah. If you subscribe to our Patreon page, you have a private individual RSS feed. So yeah, everything that we do will always be going there. But then some of the other stuff that we do, either it will never go on the free feed or it will go on like a couple days later, aka versions of Be Kind Husker Rewind.
And Josh, I am into the preparation of the color-coded TV schedule for the fall, and that will be this year only offered to Patreons. That's it.
Okay.
Patrons or VIPs, $3 or $5. You'll get that on our feed.
So do subscribe there. All right, let's get this thing going. We are watching. We'll tweet out the link as well for this game. We're going with the no huddle version of Nebraska and of Michigan from the 2005 Alamo Bowl.
I'll tell you this right off the bat. Nobody got on top of that pile at the beginning like Courtney Grigsby. He is the all-time GOAT at that. Every time was the guy.
I was a freshman in college in 2007, and he was still jumping on top of that pile.
I bet he still does it now. I bet he sees a group of people every time. And I bet
Look at that Super Bowl coach, Zach Taylor.
Look at that. Dane Todd, Lincoln Southeast.
Maybe friend of the podcast, Corey Ross. Hopefully someday. Someday.
I have a theory on J.B. Phillips I'll get into in the game.
Ooh, I'm intrigued.
Slauson, later in the NFL. Chris Patrick. Didn't he transfer? I think he transferred from Purdue. I think he transferred from Purdue. All right, let's go. Opening kick, Alamo Bowl, Nebraska, Michigan. Extremely low definition. Let's get it going.
Here's what I want to start the conversation with this. Oh, offsides on Michigan.
Offsides on the
idiots.
kickoff?
What are you doing, Michigan? Say to re-kick. My first take, Jack, on this game. I kind of missed that ESPN score bug. Nice and minimal, up in the corner. I think that thing was pretty good.
The bottom is clean. That's not a bad point. That's not
clean.
A bad point
they took
at all.
it out. They cleaned it off.
Who's Michigan's coach right now? Are we? Was this Rich Rod?
Lloyd Carr still.
It's still Lloyd Carr. Didn't he just die?
Yeah. Oh. No. Did Lloyd Carr die?
I thought Lloyd Carr just died.
Wow, we might be off to a sad start.
We don't do a ton of prep for this. I mean,
no, he's still alive.
What? Didn't a Michigan coach just die?
I mean, Schembechler died in like 2007.
Nah, that's not what I was thinking. Okay, so I only recognize like one. Lamar Woodley is the only like NFL quality player I recognize on Michigan's defense.
This for me is probably like the prime era of Husker football that I most remember. I'm like the perfect age. I'm 17 years old. Like I live and die with everything about this team. Like look at Zach Taylor. Look at him running for a first down. They say he's not a dual threat guy, and he just picked up a first down.
That 100% was Zach Taylor's longest run of his career. I am almost not even kidding about that. There's pork chop. Supposed to be here tonight.
Corey Ross.
Supposed to be here tonight. Didn't come.
His juke moves were just so good. Was that Franz Hardy? Man, this no huddle edition is definitely no huddle.
Jeez,
holy crap, damn, they ain't playing around.
This is what I hope the offense looks like this year.
Yeah, right. This is what we thought the Scott Frost era was going to look like.
Todd Peterson in motion.
Delay game.
Todd Peterson.
Did I ever tell you my story about Todd Peterson?
I think he follows me on Twitter.
I ran, and people forget I run. I ran in the Chicago Marathon in 2019, and I finished, and I was in a miserable shape. And so I went to get a massage. Todd Peterson gave me a massage.
Was that a planned fake?
No, I think that was a bad snap.
Wait.
And you just missed out on my great massage story.
Sorry. I just saw a fake punt. Todd Peterson gave you a massage?
He gave me my legs were very sore after the 2019 Chicago Marathon. Todd, if you're listening, I hope to see you again in a couple of months in the 2022 Chicago Marathon.
I'm not a marathon runner anymore, but I would take a Todd Peterson massage right now.
Right? Dude, it was nice. He did a very good job. I mean, I was still miserable and sore, but I appreciate him helping me out.
Chad Henne. Wait, I thought Hart was their running back. No, Kevin Grady was the starter. I said Kevin Grady.
Oh, he must have been the backup. I believe he's a true freshman this year.
Steve Breston. Jake Long obviously had a good NFL career.
Oh, yeah. All
right, here we go. Michigan's first drive. Who do we got? Let's see if we can figure out. Titus Adams, I see.
Character. Okay, here we go.
LaKeven.
Fall down, LaKeven. Fall down.
That's one of my most traumatic memories. Corey McEwen. Remember when he ruled the world for about 3 months?
This is before Corey McEwen was hated. People still liked him in 2005.
Zachary Bowman, underrated player there.
Oh, jeez. Wow, remember when you could jump off sides and get back and it wasn't a penalty? Those were the good old days.
How was he not unabated to the quarterback there?
Was that Jay Moore?
I think it was.
Look at that hit. Throw the bones.
Is that Lance Brandenburg there?
That was the fastest 3 and out of all time.
From the Kansas City area, I believe. Blake Lawrence was on this team, wasn't he?
No, I think he's the next year. I think Blake is a class of 06
Look
guy.
at C. Ross right through there. Extra yards, too.
Uh-oh.
Oh, we got extra. Did he fumble?
Oh, no.
Did he fumble? No, he got it.
Okay, they got it. They got it back.
But there was a penalty or something, it looks like. All right, Nate Swift.
Is that Swift?
Nate Swift, baby. Todd Peterson.
Man, Nate Swift. What a good route runner.
Didn't they tear up Clemson a couple years after this, those two, or was it just Peterson? Remember that? Isn't that weird?
Let's see. Yeah. Swift still would have been on that team in 08.
Isn't that weird that we beat? Oh, my gosh.
None.
Terrence Nunn, see you later, not fumbling in the snow.
So if I remember right, in the intro that wasn't recorded earlier, we talked about how there was a game that ran long before this back in 2005.
Yes.
If I remember
right, in
that
Omaha. Now. Yes.
Okay, this was the first play. Yes. Like it was like, hey, welcome to the Alamo Bowl, and then it was like touchdown Nebraska.
Yes.
Oh man.
Look at that.
I'm getting so much nostalgia.
Look at that offense.
Whoa, look at that hair from Harrison Beck. Holy
crap.
Is that
Harrison Beck? Oh my God.
Holy moly. And there's a lot of stories about Harrison Beck that I don't even feel comfortable saying even behind a Patreon page.
Zach Taylor should hire Harrison Beck as an assistant in Cincinnati, his quarterback's coach.
Yeah, you think so?
Bring them back together. People want it. Everybody's saying, what happens if those
Many
two
are
get
demanding.
back together? There are a lot.
Let's go. What's going on with Harrison Beck?
Oh,
boy.
Oh my goodness.
More bad special teams.
Josh, when are we going to get a game where there's not monsters? And that's a late hit probably, too. Is that Titus Brothers? I think that was.
Let's make sure, Jack, that we don't do a live edition of Be Kind Husker Rewind during the 2022 season because it would inevitably mean bad special teams for Nebraska. Very bad special teams.
Man, we've got to get a game that does not have just a special teams mess.
Yeah, well, someday.
All right.
Maybe someday.
So,
even if we watch the 96 Fiesta Bowl, there will be a bad special teams play.
Let's talk about Corey McEwen for a little bit here.
Okay, I'm down.
Thoughts? Was it this year?
Chad Henne.
Jeez. Was it this year that Nebraska beat Iowa State in Lincoln in like a double overtime game? Was that the year that we're watching right now? Do you remember? You know what I'm talking about?
They never beat Iowa State in Lincoln in overtime, did they? Oh,
yes,
you're right. Yes. Yes, that was 05. Yeah.
McEwen, that was like McEwen's coming out party, I remember. Little screen action there.
Damn tight ends.
Boy. Michigan.
Yeah, Corey McEwen had a he was a sophomore in 05. He had an awesome 2005.
Yeah,
he was so good.
I remember watching that game, and I was like, "This dude looks like a Butkus candidate or something." I mean, like he had an interception, or he ran somebody down, like a running back for Iowa State or something. I don't remember what it was, but he looked like out of control good, and he was really funny in press conferences.
Very funny. And then it didn't seem like it got in 05 he was good, and then he was a little worse, and then obviously 2007 was a disaster for all parties.
I have heard theories about that, but I'm not going to say them because I don't want to get sued or anything.
Oh, wow. All right. Well, maybe that's another thing we can say for behind the paywall.
I think he's one of my friend's neighbors now. One of my friends told me he's their neighbor. I can't remember who.
You know, and the thing I always remember about Corey McEwen, there's two things about him in the 2007 season that I guess three things. One, he like push a bunch of guys out of bounds, and it was like tackle the guy Corey. Like people got really mad that he wasn't physical. Of course, the very famous picture from Halloween where him and Bo Root and a bunch of other linebackers were wearing like volleyball outfits. And then he had the press conference that would have fit in with today's era of Husker football, where he got really mad. I think he got mad at fellow students. I think, honestly, it reminded me of Big Ten Media Days. I think he was saying people in class are mean to me. So I think that stuff happened with Corey McEwen.
What is it?
Hey!
Oh, God! Oh, my God!
Oh, no!
The special teams, this is 2 games in a row, Josh, where the special teams have been worse than 2021 for Nebraska. I'm not even, that's not an exaggeration. No, it's not. In 3 special teams plays.
Yeah, what in the world is happening?
Whoa, who is 54?
What in the world?
Who in the heck was 54 there?
Yeah, I don't remember.
96, that's Titus Adams. He's from Omaha.
He wasn't 54, right?
No, 54 was somebody. I don't know who 54 was. There, is he in there again? Let's see. It's hard in this extremely low definition, but
yeah, I mean, some of these old games, man, the high def is just trash.
Is that a Doganduro? Remember Ade Doganduro's brother?
It might have been, yeah, it might have been.
His brother played basketball. Maybe that's who that is. I don't know. It could be wrong.
This should have been one of those games where we definitely could have printed out one of the roster sheets.
We've got to do that next week. There's no question.
Yeah, Ola Doganduro. Either him or Chris Patrick. That was Ola Doganduro, though.
Chris Patrick's he's the one who transferred from Purdue, I think.
Okay.
So Dane Todd is your fullback. I watched him play. He was one of my cousin's teammate. Oh, that's a bad pick, Zach.
Yeah, that was rough.
Get it, France.
What are you doing?
14-7. And right now, we're typically saying if this just happened in a real Nebraska game, we're like, well, there it is. It's over.
It's over. Jack, where are you at in 2005? What's your life looking like? Oh, wow, they must have got called back for a holding penalty or something.
Oh, we got a trick play here.
So what's up with Jack Mitchell?
I was
December of 05.
I am 9 months away from getting an offer to be a radio host. I am practicing law. My son is 1 year old.
Congrats on the sex.
Thank you. And yeah, that's pretty much it. We went to some friend's house to watch this. I remember here in Lincoln.
How old are you?
20. What, in 2005? 20.
Yeah, you're like in your 20s.
28.
Dang, man, you're young. You're a young, spry guy.
I am. I was.
You had your whole life in front of you back then.
I did, and
now your kid's like about to graduate high school
next year. Oh, almost a pick there.
Man, that was close.
Oh, this is very no huddly.
Yeah, seriously, this might be the fastest game we've ever watched.
Is this the same site that we got the other ones from? That's accurate.
YouTube?
Okay, that's not what I mean. The same account on YouTube. Jeez.
I believe so. I believe.
It didn't seem like last week was quite this fast. Maybe it was.
Yeah, the Notre Dame game was definitely not as fast.
They called PI on Bowman there? That is garbage. That is a garbage. Wow.
Yeah, that was pretty rough. Kevin Grady. Oh, I remember Kevin Grady.
You do? I don't.
I think he was a 5-star. I think Nebraska might have been in on Kevin Grady. See, this is the era that Nebraska recruited like all of the really good 5-stars, and sometimes they went really down to the wire, and most of the time they didn't. Man, see, this is the height of me following recruiting as well.
Okay, wait. So they didn't that other touchdown they didn't get? Oh,
no, they must have come back for like a holding penalty.
And then they missed the field goal.
They missed it. Hey, look at Lloyd Carr all mad.
That's a turning
point. My
point.
special teams are bad. I thought it was just supposed to be Nebraska special teams.
Mark that one down. Bookmark. Rivas missed that. All right, Zach. Let's see what you can do here.
Look at Nebraska under.
Threw a pick.
Lord, Zach, what are you doing?
Was that a pick?
Yeah, it was.
Who's 88 there?
Jeez,
88. You know who that is? 88? A white guy, 88? Who would that be?
For Michigan?
For Nebraska.
Or for Nebraska. Yeah, I don't remember 88. That wasn't. This isn't the J.B. Phillips era, is it?
He's 85. And I have a theory about J.B. Phillips. He'll do something here and all. Okay. Oh, is that Jamie Burrow, 48? No, Brandon Burrow. No. Jamie Burrow. Would he be there then? I'm an idiot.
Sure. Oh, and then it's a touchdown. Jeez. Hey, at least you know you had two interceptions in the span of 2 drives, and it only turned into one touchdown.
That's Blake Tiedke. That's right,
Blake Tiedke.
Yeah. All right, so 13-7, 11:43 left. Michigan has really had 3 touchdowns. I mean, things are looking. I'd be, if a game with this script had happened last year, I'd be apoplectic by now. I mean. You had 1 touchdown called back. You got lucky. They missed a field goal. You gave it right back to them. They scored twice. This thing's over, right?
So that's a great point because this is 05. Nebraska fans, we're still pretty confident in things, right? Like, we haven't been totally beaten down by the years and the decades that were to come still. Hey, look at that. Kickoff out of bounds. More bad special teams.
This is just – maybe we've been too hard. Wow. Wide open. Zach. You had none wide open there. You got to make that throw.
You know what this is? This is a game between 2 blue bloods that were bad, and that's why it's a pretty sloppy. It's a very sloppy football game so far. I think Michigan in 2005. I think like a top 10 team or a top 5 team early on. This, you know what? Yeah, because this would have been the first Charlie Weiss year. So Notre Dame probably upset Michigan early. And then, Michigan, they finished this season with 5 losses after
Look at bomb the ball. Wow. He caught that 7 yards out of bounds.
Jeez. It's like Joe Bowserman.
Jeez. Zach's not. Whoa,
nice.
Wow. Oh, that's what's his name? Brandon Rigoni from Lincoln Southeast. Special teams all-star. Remember Brandon Rigoni?
Oh, he was the special teams king, man. They wrote so many articles about him back then.
Yep. All right. Ooh.
Look at all these screen passes.
Michigan, that's like their 4th screen of the game.
Yeah, and what do they have? A touchdown off of one?
Me on 3rd down on Madden.
Man, even Nebraska, they ran a couple screen passes in the first quarter and a half, and they got a few yards.
All right, so now it's 14-7 here, Josh. And I mean, things feel potentially bad right here.
Oh yeah, I mean Nebraska had that nice touchdown to none, but it was on a big. It was on a big play. So Nebraska, nice for the bones.
Is that Ade or Ola? Ola Daganduro. Yeah. Ola, not Ade's his brother. I forget. Ade beat Creighton. One of the last Nebraska beat Creighton like twice in the last 15 years, and Ade Daganduro made the game-winning shot one of those years. Don't worry. Pork chop starts going off pretty soon. That I can tell you right now. Yeah,
see, Nebraska, they haven't put together like an actual drive yet. Oh, good Lord. Gosh, the offensive line back then, Zach Taylor got beat up so much.
I don't know, but I mean, no offense, Zach. I'm trying to get him on my podcast, but he looks miserable in this game.
I think I have his phone number if you want me to send it to you.
Yeah, that'd be good. I emailed the Bengals guy, and they just didn't even respond.
They didn't respond? Jerks.
Sad.
Be like, hey, Zach Taylor, don't you have an hour of time in August?
I was trying to sell him. I was like, well, I'm not going to ask him the regular beat writer questions. It's going to be fun. Great PR questions. That wasn't motivating. That's what I say to everybody when I try.
Should have been like, I want to talk about the 05 Alamo Bowl.
I did that for Frost, too, and
for the pod?
Yeah, and the powers that be said that actually sounds like a good idea, but I don't think he wants to do it. So
Frost hasn't talked to anybody in the offseason.
I know. I thought I was going to be the one.
Dude, that would have been a hell of a pull. If we would have been waiting to hear from Scott Frost and then you would have gotten Scott Frost on. Right? That would have been awesome.
Bowman. Underrated Husker. Let's just say that about Bowman. Zach Bowman. Wow! They brought the house. Who's the defense coordinator? What's his name?
Cosgrove.
Cosgrove brought the absolute house on that play.
Can I give you a negative take on Zach Bowman? Something that he did that has been bad for Nebraska football long term?
When he gave his black shirt back?
He gave his black shirt back. That was the beginning of the black shirt tradition changing for people. Yeah. Very sad.
I liked it at the time.
I did. Hey, I did too. I was like, hey, he gets it. He's a true Husker. Oh, good Lord. Offensive line. I thought Callahan, I thought he was an offensive line guy.
What are we doing here with the offensive line?
What in the world?
By the way, has any... You know how Nebraska has like 18 running backs that play now? Corey Ross has been in every play of this game, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, he's not getting a break at all. So who else is the running back? Is Cody Glenn's on the roster, right? Is he a running back at this time? Marlon Lucky's on the team.
Diedrich's gone now. Is Lucky a freshman, maybe?
So, yeah, I think that's what it is. I think, yeah, it's Marlon Lucky and...
Look at that screen pass to Corey.
Oh,
jeez.
Lord. And then Leon Jackson? Was that the guy from Washington? He's on the roster? That really
Leon Jackson. Guy? I was so...
Remember him?
From Pasco, Washington.
Yes. Did he transfer to Hawaii?
Yes.
Is that what he did?
Yep.
Corey.
There we go. Here we go. And 15 more. You throw that 15 on there. Throw
the flag.
Yeah.
Oh, look at that. For being dirty-ass cheaters, the Michigan Wolverines.
What's the big orange thing on that guy's pants?
On what guy's pants?
The ref's pants.
I don't know. Was it the flag?
No, it's orange.
I'm colorblind, man. I don't know what you want.
You are? Oh, sorry to offend you.
Yeah. That was a little hurtful.
And then
you know what that is? It's like the review thing. That was back when, I don't know. It was a weird time. 05 was a weird period of time.
Zach. Oh! Is that JB Phillips?
Look at that.
That might have been J.B. Phillips' best play of his career.
So do you have a theory?
Oh, coming back.
Oh, no.
Oh. I think if Bill Callahan had got a tight end, there's Nate Swift. There we go. If Bill Callahan had if J.B. Phillips was not like his prime tight end for the vast majority of his career, and it was someone who was more dynamic, I think things could have changed really differently. There was one point where they decided, what was it? So the Missouri, I went to the Missouri. Would that have been 06, the Missouri game, when they got killed by Missouri? Is that right?
07.
Was J.B. Phillips still there then? Would that make sense? I don't know.
I don't remember his.
There was just a while they went to J.B. Phillips so often, and it was not a valuable part of the offense. But the West Coast offense without a tight end, without a Brent Jones for the 49ers, just it didn't work. They had like Mike McNeil for a while too, right? Wasn't he one of them?
I think, yeah. I mean, because he was on the first couple of Bo teams. I mean, think about it. I mean, I'll be the millionth guy to say it, but they had injured ass Matt Harrion in 04. You know, what happens if Matt Harrion doesn't break his leg or whatever?
If he had all the great recruiting he did, he never had a really good tight end. I mean, do you ever think of that?
Yeah, I mean, who was Hunter Tiller? Remember him? Didn't he get in a lot of trouble off the field? Like, he was a highly ranked guy.
Yeah, that was right. Later too. Like, isn't that weird? Blue chips.
Did he recruit Kyler Reed? Was he a Kyler Reed recruiter, or was that Bo?
I don't know. I mean, I know he had like a big game in that Kansas State game in 10, right?
Yeah.
So that's a year later. That was
a nice blitz. Look at Kaz.
That's freaking offensive interference. I like what Kaz is dialing up here.
Look at that. Look, hiding some pressure. Look at that. Look at Chad Henne is super confused.
Henne is shook right now.
Oh, yeah. He's scared. He sees footsteps, or he hears footsteps.
He doesn't know who's coming.
Oh, jeez.
Two players absolutely ran into each other. Is that a fumble?
Good Lord.
Oh, my gosh.
No, I don't think it hit a Nebraska player.
Were special teams ever good, Josh?
I don't know. Yeah. It might be a mirage. Special teams for Nebraska might be fake news. I don't know if they've actually ever been good.
Ross still only really has gotten loose on one play.
Yeah, it was that one play that got him into the red zone.
Hey, it's Donald DeFrand. Donald DeFrand. His daughter's one of the best. Jordan Piku. I think he's a fireman in the station by my house now. Or is it
no way?
Or is his brother, Rodney? Jordan and Rodney, right?
Yep.
I'm pretty sure he's a fireman in Lincoln now.
That's awesome. So it's the second half. It's funny. So Nebraska had 2 turnovers, but they're tied. They're not really playing that well, but they had a nice sustained drive. The defense is really getting after Michigan. I don't know how I would have felt at this moment in time. I can't remember back that far.
Yeah, I don't know either. That's a good. I'm like watching it again. I still feel like Michigan.
Nice.
I feel like you still feel like Michigan probably has the momentum.
Yeah.
Although they're getting Henny does not look great.
Dude, he looks slow.
Was that Barry Turner? Was he there yet?
Yes, he would have been a true freshman in 2005. Barry Turner. That was a guy, man, before he put on the weight, he was just so fast.
What was that play? They went no backs. They went no backs and just
Oh, good Lord.
The pressure is relentless.
Dude, it's crazy. You know, like this is 2005 still, so the shotgun is not like as in vogue as it is now. But like they need to put Zach Taylor in shotgun more often because they're putting him under center and they are just able to tee off on him. Here he is in shotgun. Look at it. He still barely has any time.
Jeez.
God. How many sacks do they have? I guess he threw it away.
Oh, here we go, Corey. There we go, Corey. Oh! That's a little foreshadowing. And gonna go to him again right away. Again, I haven't seen another running back in the game. Grant Mulkey. That's a Grant Mulkey sighting. The dude who had the fight with Richie Incognito.
Dude, you're right. He's the only running back that we have seen in this game so far. And it's 11:48 left in the third quarter. False start. Hey, here's something that I've noticed. Nebraska's offensive line is massive.
Greg Austin.
A bunch of huge-ass dudes.
Dude, Greg Austin right there was the left guard in that play.
Future fired Greg Austin.
Oh, they go to the fullback? Oh, no, that was Corey.
Yep, still Corey.
Make a block on the outside. God. Who was that? It was a second string tight end.
Man. Jeez. Seriously, look how big that offensive line is. They are just a bunch of huge dudes.
26, like, let me think. We got Dane Todd. You got Dane Todd. That is a play. That is a play I run in Madden so much. I'm like, I got the fullback, but they aren't even in the end zone. Nunn get it? Yes.
Oh, Terrence Nunn, baby. That's a nice adjustment. A little back shoulder action.
Okay, we got a lead now. 8:58 left in the third. Got to get a stop. Then take this thing home, right? Yeah, we did. Somebody just asked if we see a Greg Austin sighting. We did, yeah.
Uh-huh.
You catch that? Oh, no, he did not.
Yeah, you know what? I now that I'm remembering, they review this, and incomplete. Boom.
Oh. Brandon Jordan.
Oh, Jordan.
Hey, look at that field goal. Look at that field goal, though. 18 for 22. He was
good this year, man, because he kicked a bunch of short field goals.
Absolute money.
Boom.
Good. Got the lead, 17-14. Got to get a stop now.
So now you're feeling really good. They're moving the ball. The defense is playing great.
There's Brandon Jackson. Remember Brandon Jackson?
Oh,
he played in the NFL for like a long time.
He had a pretty solid
he is
NFL
one of the
career.
guys, he is on the list of Nebraska players who had more success in the NFL than in college.
Yeah, him and like Correll Buckhalter.
And like Ryan Bingham, who was a defensive lineman during the late 90s who played for the Chargers forever. I don't really even remember him at Nebraska. From Sandy, Utah.
Oh, nice catch.
Is that Steve Breston? Yeah, I think it might be. He played for the Cardinals for a while after this. All right, Henny.
Man, they've adjusted really well on this drive.
Hey, I've seen 14 a bunch. Who is 14?
I do not remember.
Is that All right, there we go.
There's McEwen.
Good job in the LeKeven and I will always associate LeKeven Smith and Titus Adams together. Good pressure from the D line.
Yeah, man, they really got after it. Oh, get out of here.
Oh. They called roughing? Jeez.
It really had to be roughing if they're calling that penalty in 2005.
Oh, he pulled up. That's acting. Ooh, in around here. Ooh, look at my man, Bowman. Oh, no, that wasn't. Oh, Bullocks. That's Bullocks? Okay.
Bullocks. Oh, so that would have been Daniel, right? Because wasn't Josh like number 20?
Yeah.
Okay.
Daniel Bullocks.
Because Josh isn't on the roster anymore at this point in time.
These refs are all over this game. Dude, look at that guy's shoulder pads. What?
Oh, get the ball.
Oh, God. There was nothing right about that play call.
No.
All right. Henny, he's looking for it. Back shoulder.
Oh, man, that was a nice catch. What? Even though he got up and he didn't have the football, Grigsby has the football.
Nobody's arguing.
Yeah, tie goes to the runner, I guess.
Okay, what is that? I've never associated Michigan with like a large cowboy hat. I don't know that he caught that.
They're in Texas.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Yeah. Man, so that's Michigan's first really good drive in, like a quarter and a half almost, maybe longer.
Yep.
And they benefited from the roughing the passer penalty.
Hold on. Did he?
Yeah, I guess he held it. And then it got taken away at the very end.
Not every call is bad. All right, Zach, what can you do here? What can you do? It's time for Corey to take over, right?
Not to spoil it, but I don't think this drive's going to go well. I can't remember, but just knowing like what's going to happen in this game, I don't think this drive is going to be good for Nebraska.
France Hardy.
No hands, France. Man, I like France Hardy. That guy was so fast.
He was.
He just dropped a lot of passes.
Speedster. Is Isaiah Fluellen around now? The one from the German Air Force Base?
He should be, right? I know he definitely was on the 03 and 04 teams, wasn't he?
God, this offensive line. Oh, my gosh.
See, and that's the crazy part about this team is that Zach only had to leave a game for being injured one time all season. He only left the Kansas State game. That was the only time he ever got hurt, which is nuts because he got sacked all the time.
The Harrison Beck redshirt game.
Harrison Beck. I was at that game.
I was too.
Oh, really?
Yep. All right, so now Michigan's up 4. They got the ball. Nebraska just had a miserable drive, and you're like, okay, this is concerning. See,
I love the bottom.
Josh, isn't it weird to see a team like not wilt when things go crappy? It's just like,
yeah, seriously,
like imagine this game in the context of right now. Just your thoughts on what's going on. 4th and inches.
Yeah, I said it earlier, and I know that they're now in 05. You're 8 years removed from your last national title and 6 years removed from your last conference title. But it really doesn't seem like that long ago. And even though it's another new coaching staff, I don't know. I was still in the mindset that they can always come back and win. That they're always in these types of games. Jeez. And so even right now, when Michigan's driving down the field again at the end of the third quarter, I'm not thinking that the game is over just because Zach Taylor was still playing so well.
This looks like a death sentence right now if we were watching this game.
Oh, today? Yeah. It'd be, we'd all be saying, oh, here we go. Another poor quarter, another fourth quarter coming, another collapse, yada, yada, yada.
I saw Phil Dillard on the sideline, FYI.
Phil Dillard, he would have been a freshman this year.
Oh,
nice.
McEwen. Adam Ickes, I believe. Adam Ickes had a big punt block this year, if I recall correctly, against Iowa State.
Do you remember who against?
Iowa State.
Okay. You get it?
Is that picked? Bowman! Oh, God! Bowman is money.
Oh, he got it!
That's a pick. Bring it back. Get that review going. The early days of review.
First down. Say it, ref.
Say it, jerk in your white pants and your Yeah, and that orange thing about that Josh can't see because of his blindness.
No, I see it now. I think it's something for reviews. I think it's for reviewing plays back then. I don't know why.
All right. Big pick. Bowman having a great game.
Boy. Hey, look. Zach Taylor sacked again. Hey, if you ever get Zach Taylor on your podcast, just ask him what it was like to get sacked all the time.
Anybody to block for you?
Did you see his stat line? 1 for 6 in the whole third quarter for 9 yards.
God.
Yikes.
Jordan Adams.
Man.
That was a Jordan Adams sighting. I was really excited when he committed to Nebraska.
Yeah,
Then they
too.
moved him to safety. Look at that kid. He's like 25 now.
Oh, that's weird. That's weird to think about. Yep. Yeah, that guy can drink legally.
Yep.
He might be a father. Who knows?
Who knows?
Nice hit.
He might be a grandfather.
He might be a grandfather. I guess
I believe that is Austin Cassidy there who made that hit. Oh, they haven't even shown Bill on the sideline this whole game. I think it was Austin Cassidy.
Here's my take on Bill. It's not about Bill. It's about what he's wearing. The outfits from 2005 for the coaches, bad. Those pleated pants, horrible. Those polos, bad. Way too ill-fitting.
Should have had hooded sweatshirts.
Oh, dude. If we ever do a rewatch of some of the Scott Frost era games, I'll have some comments on the hoodies. Believe me.
The Scott Frost long sleeves in hot weather is still baffling to me. See, there's Courtney's height. Yeah, Courtney was not a tall guy.
Oh, man. Yeah, every time he got a pass completed on him, I think the common refrain was, man, if he was taller, though, if he was taller, he'd be a first-round draft pick because he's so good.
Whoa! What was that? How was that? Jeez. Who is that? Jay Moore, 44? Is that right? Is that who that is?
Yeah.
He went to Lincoln Northeast.
It's crazy, man. There's a bunch of NFL dudes on this roster, on this defense, excuse me. Like, there's a lot of NFL, like future NFL starters on this defense. Stu Bradley, Adam Carricker, Jay Moore.
Oh, Stu I haven't even seen Stu Bradley. Is he in here? All right.
He might be a little too young. I think the next year maybe is when
it was the spring game the following year, I think, that he had like his big coming out party. All right, it's 20. Josh, it is 27-17 with 11 minutes left.
Ball game. Yeah, this is, if I'm doing Big Red Overreaction, I'm starting to kind of prepare, what I want to say and what I'm thinking, and like, oh boy, this is going to be a long night. Because this is also, remember, here's the thing, 2005, we still cared about bowl games. Like, winning and losing a bowl game was the biggest deal, even if you weren't playing in a college football playoff game or something. Jeez.
Henny, 15 for 31. Okay.
That's a horrible stat line.
God, the passing in this game has been horrendous everywhere.
Yeah, because they can't get any protection.
28-17, 11:40 left. Oh, look, remember what everybody's doing? The MasterCard priceless. Man, that was like the first meme.
Oh, yeah. Watching my favorite team win in a comeback game at the MasterCard Alamo Bowl. Priceless.
That was Marlon Lucky returning that kick. That's first we've seen
nice. All right. The comeback has got to begin on this drive. Come on, Zach. You got smoked.
Start out with a 1-yard pass to Terrence Nunn. Can the
offensive
offensive line?
Really how you want to begin the drive.
Offensive line, dude. Jeez, people all over him. 3rd and 9 here. You got to convert here.
Got to get a first down.
You got to
get a first down. Oh boy. Oh
my gosh! How did they win this game?
Hey! He hit him in the head. That's a penalty. Nope. Yeah, seriously. How did they win this game? They're punting with 10 minutes to go.
Didn't exist. It's a 2. Oh, jeez! Oh. That couldn't have been legal. He got called for that earlier. Same guy. Austin Cassidy.
There wasn't a flag.
Okay, now McEwen's here. Yep.
Oh, fumble.
What? Why are you passing, Michigan? Jeez. Okay. You got Jay Moore then. All right, 3rd and 13. We are at 9 minutes in a 2-possession game now, and just a horrendous.
Why did they throw the ball?
What the crap was that, Lloyd Carr?
Yeah, dear Lord. That was just a really odd possession. Oh, hey, good special teams.
Grigsby.
Hey.
He had a couple of punt returns for touchdowns in his career.
Yeah, he did. I think he had one in the 2007 Kansas State game, right?
Yeah, Kansas State game, right? All right.
Yeah, we're going to do it. If you, by the way, if you missed our 2000 Notre Dame game, some of the commenters were wondering, hey, Corey,
pork chop.
Let's go. But some of the Patreon folks were wondering if we should do a doubleheader of the 2007 Kansas and then the 2007 Kansas State game because they think we're that big of masochists.
Good
you know
Lord.
what? They might be right.
I don't know if I can watch that. Oh, this is one of those. Oh God, we got college basketball scores down here. NHL scores.
Get that crap off my screen, man.
Oh, Senators, big win that night. Going for 2 here. Okay.
Hey, look at Bill Callahan knowing the math of the situation. Hell yeah, Jeez. Bill.
That was one of the look at
Analytics.
Look at the red. Look at the red in the Alamo Dome.
There's a lot of red, man.
Alamo Dome. I'd like to go to a bowl there.
Yeah, me too. Hey, look at that. Hey, there we go.
They were there 5 years prior against Northwestern, right? That'd be a good one to watch.
You go to that? Oh God, that'd be talk about a massive.
We should watch that before the Ireland game.
Oh, that'd be fun. Get a little motivation.
All right, so 3-point game, 8 minutes left. We were just despondent a little while ago.
Yeah, seriously, like within the span of a couple minutes. Oh boy, within the span of a couple.
Oh! Dropped it.
Hey, Corey.
Everything's turning up red now.
Look, they would have gotten the first down, but what the hell is Michigan doing with these play calls?
Oh
man, their
gosh,
offense is being stupid. Hey, nice run.
All right. Corey gets shut down. Time to go to J.B. Phillips.
Jeez. Oh, wow. That was
what was that pass?
Hey, I'll go to Nate Swift over the middle. Double coverage.
He was the most double-covered receiver I've ever seen in my life.
Come on, Zach.
Jeez.
Wow. Gosh, he threw into triple coverage there.
These passes, no offense to the runner-up last year, these passes are not well thought out. Jeez.
I just saw a men's... Hey! I don't think that's allowed. By the way, Jack, you mentioned a couple minutes ago the college basketball scores. I just saw one on the bottom line where a team won 88-40, so I'm sure that was a barn burner.
Oh, okay, good. Pat Summitt still leading Tennessee then, R.I.P.
Oh, yeah. R.I.P.
Okay, so Michigan, Josh, Michigan passing again on first down.
The ball. Yeah, they keep stopping the clock.
Are they going to run here? Nope.
No, it's starting 5. What are you doing?
And he throws a pick.
Let's go. Big man rumbling.
Who was that?
I can't tell. Which number is that? Was that Doganduro?
Might have been Doganduro.
Let's see what happened.
Oh, Blake Tiedke comes in.
Oh, nice.
Barry Turner's in there. No, Doganduro's 54. This was... Wait, what are we...
I thought it was 54.
What are we reviewing? Maybe it was.
Oh, so the ball must have hit the ground, so they're trying to figure out if it was a fumble or not?
Nope, it's Nebraska's. Nice. 5 minutes left, just what you needed.
Dude, you want to talk about a reason why Nebraska came back and won? Michigan's offense just being horrifically stupid. Thank you, Lloyd
This
Carr.
was a horrendously coached game by Michigan.
Yes, it absolutely was.
All right.
Yeah, imagine their version of big road overreaction that night. It was probably a bad time.
Yep.
Fire Lloyd Carr.
All right, but you got to complete a pass, Zach. There it is. JB. There they got JB. I'm sorry what I said earlier.
Yeah, that was a bit rude. When you said you had a theory about him, I thought it was going to be something fun, not like Bill Callahan would have had a better player than that garbage tight end J.B. Phillips. He could have still been at Nebraska.
Yeah. That's
Hey,
Terrence.
Oh, no, none.
Terrence.
Nice. Jeez.
Was it the year after this that Texas game in the snow happened? What year was that?
That was 06.
Talk about moments that still make me sick.
Same. That is you. If you ask me my top 5 like worst gut punch losses that I still think about to this day, that one might be my number 1. I hate that game. It makes me so sad, especially when it starts snowing and then they lose.
I know. I thought it was a message from God.
Me too.
How about Oklahoma State losing by 20 to UAB?
In hoops?
Yeah. In men's hoops. All right, so 4-point game, 4:24 left. So they must
punt it, right?
Yeah, they must punt it.
Yeah.
That was a good completion. All right, they're going with
because they must turn it over on downs. Nebraska must get the ball. Wow, Zach Taylor not very good in this game either. 14 to 31.
No, he's looked terrible.
Yeah, I mean, and plus he's not getting any help with protection.
That's true. Jeez.
Yeah, this is not how I remember. How I remember Michigan
God, the lanes are opening up for Hart, too.
Jeez.
What?
Nice tackle.
Bullocks. Okay. Wow. How did Michigan not win this game?
Seriously. Do they turn the ball over here? They are just marching 15, right down the field.
Oh, and there it is,
legal
a false
formation.
Start. God, they love those quick, like, little...
Yeah. It's funny seeing, just this era of offenses and how different it is. They're under center a ton. And a lot of the quick passes.
Oh
boy.
So are they going to go for it on fourth? Is that what it is?
Yeah, they must go for it on fourth down here.
Jeez.
Wow, Manningham, dude.
Oh, Mario Manningham, yeah.
Yeah, yep, here's fourth down. Nice. See, so at this moment, it's just get one first down. One first down and the game is over.
It's just zero blocking.
I will say this. Earlier, I praised the scoreboard for ESPN. Not having the timeout designators under Nebraska and Michigan's name is definitely a negative because I don't know if they can call timeouts.
3rd and 7 did 2 runs to Corey. 3rd one to Corey.
Oh, and he's short.
All right, so they're punting. Oh, you think you're fine, though. You ran it down to 17 seconds.
Yeah, seriously.
Maybe took a delay of game. I don't know. There's Austin. Oh. Jeez.
Oh, man. That was a nice return.
That was concerning. All right.
All right, so here's the last play.
Is this it?
This is it. No, wait, never. Okay, never. Now, here it is. It is.
Did they call it time?
I think they called it incomplete pass.
All right.
Lateral. It's funny because doesn't the ball go on the ground at some point?
Yeah.
Because Nebraska's players are about to think the game is over.
Now we've
gone. I'm probably just like standing and yelling at the TV right now. Get him! Get him!
So that
See right here. This is where you think it's over, but it's not.
It looked like he was down, but he wasn't. It looked like it was.
Yeah, look. ESPN scoreboard says it's final.
It looked like it was a 4 lateral, but it wasn't. Look at Bullocks isn't even playing. Oh my gosh!
Good God. Even knowing what I know now, it is still so stressful watching the end of that game.
Who was that? Was it Titus Brothers that made the tackle, I think, maybe? It was Titus Brothers who made that final tackle.
The Nebraska wins. And I think at this point, Mike Tirico is losing his mind like, they should have penalties on Nebraska. Penalties on Nebraska.
I know.
It's like, yeah, what about all the Michigan players, though? The Michigan players were on the side or on the field, too.
Yeah, it was the closest thing to Cal Stanford I remember, which I actually watched live too. I remember that there's ever been in college football. So
yeah.
All right, that was fun. Thank you, everybody.
That was fun. Yeah, so
that was a good one to watch. Thanks for voting for that one. If you guys have a game you want us to put up in the polls for the next few weeks, let me know. Like you can do it in the chat or tweet me or message me or whatever.
Yeah, I think our plan was for the games, like in the first edition of Be Kind Husker Rewind in season 1, we did some of the classics. We did the Orange Bowl versus Miami to win Osborne's first natty. We did the Missouri game in 1997. We oddly did the Texas Tech game from 2005, but like we'd love to do some more deep cut games. Ones that not everybody always watches all the time.
So it was on the poll this week and it didn't get the votes, but that Oklahoma State game in '88, I really want to do. I hope.
Yeah, we had Jack and I had a thought to maybe do the 1988 Oklahoma State game and the 1988 Oklahoma game. Because that's the Mickey Joseph injury game, right?
Yeah, like the double feature.
Yeah, and those would be hard for me because I don't remember anything about them, so I'll just. Jack will probably just be like, that's that guy, and that's that guy, and I'll just be like, sounds good to me.
But it's Barry Sanders in that Oklahoma State game.
Yeah, so it's a 63-42 game.
Yeah, that game's insane. It'll just be entertaining. I don't know. We'll do a poll. We'll do a poll again next week, I think, to see what we want to do. So, like Josh said earlier, we'll put out a full schedule for the rest of the off season going up to the season. when our Be Kind Husker Rewinds will air, when our coffee shows will probably just air at 9:45 every Saturday. There may be some days where Josh and I have scheduling things we might move it, but that's the plan for that. So that'll happen during the summer. And then I think there's going to be some nights like maybe the NFL preseason games on or other things on that we're going to pop on here. And I think there'll be other times too where maybe we'll just pop on because there's news. I almost did last night because I wanted to rant. I just didn't.
Yeah. Do you want to as we wrap up? Do you have any thoughts on Scott Frost press conference gate?
Well, I don't have any thoughts on Frost. I mean, I don't care about honestly, I haven't even seen the video about not making it. Was it have you seen the video?
Oh, yeah, I was watching it live.
Was it what was your reaction in the moment?
See, I thought that him not having an opening statement, that blew up into something else today. That's not what the criticism was yesterday. The criticism for the most part yesterday was just about how it seemed like nothing has really changed and how it reminded a lot of us of last year. I thought it was funny. It was just weird because he walked up, they play the fight song, and then the moderator's like, and now, Scott Frost will give an opening statement. And I don't remember what he said, but he's like, I don't have anything. And she's like, oh, okay. And then he started taking questions. I didn't think that part was, I thought it was funny.
I don't care
and it was awkward, but it wasn't I don't know. I didn't think it was super uncomfortable.
I don't care about that. I can't get too far in this. Listen to I laid it all out on my show this morning. I tweeted out the link. I just had about a 15-minute monologue about how I feel about the bleeding back in of us against the world to the program and how much disdain that I've got for that and how much I think it's going to doom this season. That's it. That's what I've got to say.
Well, don't worry, Jack. We only have a month left before a game, so you only have to do this every day for the next 31 days.
It's freaking July.
I know.
It's freaking July.
I keep saying it to people. It's going to be a miserable season, and I don't. Every time I say that, people are like, "Oh, you think the team's going to be bad?" It's not even that. The discourse has reached a level that's unhealthy with the program.
All right, so let us know if you want to. If you got a game that you want to see on the poll for next week, we'll put that out. Do you remember, Josh, when we have our next Be Kind Husker Rewind scheduled? Or I'll just put it out.
I think it might be. Well, we got to figure it out.
Oh yeah, we might do on Sunday. That's right.
Yeah, we might do on Sunday. So if you want to hop in and watch with us Sunday, cool. If not, we will put out the audio later. And also, if you want to subscribe, we are on YouTube. The I-80 Club is on YouTube. That's where we're going to put these games and where we're going to put, other stuff as well. Again, it will be like the free feed. Not everything will go up on YouTube, but we'll put some stuff up on YouTube. If you want to subscribe, patreon.com/I80 Club, I80 Club. Let us know, too. I know we got a message from someone tonight on Wednesday the 27th from Gene. I am now patroned. If you follow us, if you subscribe to the Patreon, let us know. We'll give you a follow on Twitter. We really appreciate the support, but you can subscribe there. We have a $3 tier. We have a $5 tier. Again, we'll keep saying it, but Jack and I aren't doing this to make a ton of money. We're doing it just so it can cover the kind of costs, whether it's the space, whether it's the time, whether it's the effort. So not looking to make a ton of money, but we are just looking to help out, support it.
If we get 10,000 Patreons, that'd be good.
Yeah, hey, if this is our full-time job moving forward, I guess it is what it is. Yeah. But no, in all seriousness, we really do appreciate the support. We've barely been doing this, and we've gotten a lot of support so far.
And by the way, and those of you who have Annied up, I like seeing that we got chats happening in the chat room. So I'm jumping in there during the week. I'm going to do that more.
Yeah.
And if there's a room... The one thing I don't want, guys, I have a Husker football, Husker basketball, NFL inside info rumors room right now. If there's another topic you want in there, that's awesome. I'm not putting a freaking politics one in there, so don't ask. But other than that, no, I mean, this is going to be a non-toxic community completely in every single way. So, but if there's another subtopic, sports-wise or fun-wise, that you want in there, let me know about that too. So I'd be glad to do that.
Perfect.
All right.
But
cool.
No politics. Stick to sports.
Jeez, I got enough of that in my life.
What about Better Call Saul? Can we have Better Call Saul takes?
I don't care. Entertainment is fine. Yeah.
Okay.
I don't care about
TV talk? Can you
have
name
a TV talk?
TV talk?
That's a good one. I'm going to add a TV talk one right now into the lounge
Ted Lasso talk. Yes, that's a great idea from Pope. That's a great idea.
Ted Lasso. I'll do Stranger Things. I'm a Stranger Things fanboy now. So
perfect.
All right.
Well, again, we appreciate you joining us. Another edition of Be Kind Husker Rewind in the books. We'll be back sometime in the first week of August. The next live show that we'll be doing will be coming up on Saturday, July the 30th. We'll be on around 9:45. Subscribe to the Patreon. Looking forward to doing another one of these. Appreciate everyone that watched tonight, and those of you who are listening down the road. Appreciate you tuning in. Thank you so much.
See ya.